what's up? It's Grace, and today I'm going to be doing my July book haul. I have about like 10 or so books to show you, so there's quite a few. But before we get into it, I want to tell you a little story. Me and my best friend Hallie were at PetSmart the other day. We were shopping for hay or something for her bunny, and there was this cute little guinea pig there, and I wanted to get it, but my mom would kill me. So I didn't get it, but then I fell asleep and I had a dream that I got the guinea pig, and I was so happy in my dream, and I woke up really sad, and I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna get a guinea pig today. So here we are with my new guinea pig. Her name is Gravely, and she's the sweetest ever. And I'm sorry, Mom, but I've already texted you pictures and you love her, so doesn't matter anymore. All right, let's get into the books. First book I'm gonna show you is Alive by Scott Sigler, and there has been a lot of hype surrounding this book, so I couldn't help but pick it up. And from what I gather, it is about this girl who wakes up, she doesn't know her name, she doesn't know anything, and she actually wakes up in a coffin. So it kind of reminds me of Thomas from the Maze Runner, as in he wakes up, he doesn't know anything but his name. But she's not the only one who's had their memories swiped. There's a bunch of other, I don't know, teenagers, I'm not quite sure of their age, but they're all around her and they're in coffins too. And I heard it's just an action-packed mystery, which I am so stoked for, and I'm going to be picking this up soon because it's just calling my name. Next book I picked up is Grasshopper Jungle by Andrew Smith. I read Andrew Smith's previous novel 100 Sideways Miles, which I really enjoyed. It was just a quick, funny, strange read, and I heard that this is all around super strange. It follows this boy and his best friend, and they accidentally unleash this army of 6-foot-tall praying mantises, and they basically begin the apocalypse or something like that. And it's a coming-of-age story as well, which it just sounds so strange, weird, and just awesome. Also, it's compared to Slaughterhouse-Five by Kurt Vonnegut, which I just read this month and I absolutely loved it. It was extremely strange and odd, and I'm just looking forward to reading this piece. This book I received from the author, and that is Boys of the Fatherless by David C. Riggins. He asked me if I wanted to review it. I read the synopsis and it sounded pretty cool, so I said yes, and I'll just read you this paragraph right here because it's quick and to the point. And it says, abandoned by his father, Danny Rogers struggles to find his way through the confusion of adolescence and developing sexually. Danny finds comfort in the world of Darius, the man that becomes his mentor, and discovers true love in the green eyes of Sarah. But not every story has a happy ending, and the citizens of Fatherless may have to wait a generation for their freedom. So it sounds pretty interesting, and it's short, and I think it's gonna be a quick, fun read. So yeah. The next book I picked up for $2 at my local used bookstore, which is so awesome because I was just originally gonna buy it at full price whenever I could find it. And that is Out of the Easy by Ruta Sepetys. And from what I know about this book, I believe it's set in the 1950s, and it follows this young, I think 16, 17-year-old girl named Josie, and she's the daughter of a brothel prostitute. And Josie just wants to go to school and make a life for herself, but it's quite hard having the reputation that she has of being the prostitute's daughter. And one day a mysterious death happens and she's caught up in it. So I just believe this is a coming-of-age novel with mystery threaded through there. And also, it's set in the 1950s, which makes it really awesome. So I'm excited to read it. The next book I got is The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. This is the sequel to The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson, and I can't talk much about it because it's the sequel. So yes, I've already read it, and I will talk about it in my wrap-up. The book I got is The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater in the hardcover edition because I read The Raven Boys this month, but on my paperback edition, and it's, if you guys know, Scholastic paperbacks suck really bad. They're very flimsy, and the spine cracks, and just not a good time to read it. So I really enjoyed the book, so I just wanted to get it in hardcover, and I don't know what to tell you guys about this book because I went into it knowing absolutely nothing, and I came out of it really, really loving it, and I think it's because I went in blind, but I'll tell you just a little bit. It follows a girl named Blue, and her mother is a clairvoyant, and Blue has the ability to magnify her mother's ability, and also, I'll just read you this little saying right here. It says, there are only two reasons a non-seer could see a spirit on St. Mark's Avenue. Either you're his true love or you kill him. So it's basically this prophecy that Blue will kill her first love, and it's really interesting. And the writing style, Maggie Stiefvater's writing, so pretty. So I like The Raven Boys so much that I picked up the sequel, The Dream Thieves, which I have not yet read, but I'm going to read very, very soon. And yep, can't say about it because it's a sequel. The next book I picked up was Poison Study by Maria V. Schneider. And the reason why I picked this up was because I was on Goodreads and I saw Lainey over at Ginger Reads Lainey's review for this, and she gave it just a wonderful review, and she made it sound so awesome, so I trust her wholeheartedly, and I just went on Amazon, I immediately ordered it. And from what I know, it follows this girl who's about to be executed for murder. She's been in like the prison barracks for about a year, but then she's given the choice to be executed that day or be the poison tester for this commander. So she chose to be the poison tester. And that was my nephew, as always, but I kind of forgot where I was at. But yeah, she's given the choice to either be executed that day or be the poison tester, and she opts for being the poison tester, which seems like a better option for me. And stuff happens, and it sounds super awesome, and I'm so excited to read it. So yeah, the next book I got is Jane Eyre by Charlotte Bronte. I got this, I own the collector's edition, which I honestly don't know why I bought it. I think it's just because it was so pretty, because I've never read the book. And I just wanted to get a readable copy so I don't damage the collector's edition. And I'm actually 90 pages in right now, and it's quite enjoyable. So yes, that's about it. The next book I picked up was Great Tales of Horror by H.P. Lovecraft. I read a couple of H.P. Lovecraft's short horror stories and I really enjoyed them, but I read them with my friend's book, so I needed to give her book back, and I went to Barnes & Noble and picked up my own, and I am just really excited to read this. I love H.P. Lovecraft's writing. It's very dated and chilling, and it's definitely perfect to read his stories in October, which I'm going to do. So I'm excited. Next book I picked up is a graphic novel, and that is Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. I've heard so many good things about this that I just needed to pick it up. And from what I know, it follows a sidekick who's kind of roped into helping this supervillain, and it just sounds really awesome and lovely, so I'm excited to read it. And also, the art style is very lovely. Next book I picked up I also found at my local used bookstore for $10, which is insane for how much it's originally priced at, and that is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawken, and it's in perfect condition, so I couldn't help but get it. I wasn't originally gonna get this book because I haven't heard that great things on it. It's compared to Gone Girl, but I have not yet read Gone Girl, so I may like it more that I haven't read Gone Girl. But from what I know, it follows this girl who has a very routine life, and she goes on this train every day, and she sees this couple who she finds perfect, and one day she witnesses a really horrific event, and she can't help but go to the police and tell them about it, but the police don't believe her because she's very unreliable. So you're reading from a very unreliable source, which I really enjoy that. So I'm excited to read it. Hopefully I like it more than other people. Next book I picked up is Leap Day by Wendy Mass. I got this for $1 on Amazon. It's used. And the reason why I picked this up was because it's my best friend McKenna's favorite book. So I feel obligated as her best friend to read it. And from what I know, it's about this girl. She's 15 and she's born on Leap Day, and she wants to see things through other people's eyes, and through the whole book you're jumping through different perspectives, which sounds really interesting. It's short, and the reviews say it's just a short, quick, inspiring read. So I'm excited to read it. So those are all the books that I got in July. If you've read any of these and you want to tell me your opinions on them, go ahead and tell me in the comments and we'll discuss. And I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my new guinea pig because I'm so excited. And I hope you guys have a lovely rest of the day and rest of the weekend. See you in my next video. Bye.